Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, this is Nurse the Human, and welcome back to a Lady Zhurong campaign. And you join us with a conflict of interest, because we've just been asked to offer the region of Zhayun over to Meng Huo, which is, the place we just captured, so I'm not sure I particularly want to do that. He seems to think that it belongs to him, give what's fair. I'm not sure that's really fair. I'm the one who just lost some of my men to take it, so, as much as I'd kind of like to play along with this, I can't really afford to be giving this away right now, so I'm just going to say keep it all. Hopefully, we'll be fine between us. Deteriorates greatly our relationship. It's fine. I'm sure it's all absolutely fine. See, it's still really, really happy with us right now. Plus 44. To be honest with you, I think the main thing is that we want him to come and help us with Mulu. Now, our fire is currently kind of burning out. We used that up last time, so we need to be a little bit careful about our timing. But I really want to focus on Mulu here today. To do that, I'm probably going to need another army. So I just need to make sure what I've got is ready to get going. So you, sir, you need yourself a new accessory. I was just swapping this around with the good chap that we just took from the Anhuin tribe, something like that. Anunan tribe. I am going to completely slaughter all of these pronunciations. But that guy's actually quite good. We're probably going to use him pretty soon. We've got a few people around here that we need to just consider what we're going to do with, because they've kind of come into our court, and I really don't want to waste my time or money with useless people. So this person looks pretty useless. To be honest, I'm just going to banish because I've got so few people in my court. Hopefully that won't do the satisfaction too badly. Your spouse is with that chap. Okay. To be honest, you're pretty good. You've got quite a high amount of cunning, so you can actually be quite useful. So what are you? Vigilant, formidable, and committed. You look quite good. So you are each other's spouses from, the people we just took over, the Anhuan. Shibo, though, to be honest, do I need you? I possibly don't. You are creative, scholarly, but deceitful. She's not terrible either. But to be honest, she's quite annoyed because of the banishments at the moment and a lack of purpose. So I'm going to banish because I just want the money. Maybe not the best idea as a general rule, but these guys are happy. If I can just keep the few I've got happy, that's probably the best thing. So yeah, we've just kicked a couple of people out. That'll really make sure the money's doing a bit better, because we're not doing too well. I want to invest what I've got rather than throw it away. We'll probably need to spend some money soon as well. Now, Dai Dongzhu, we used them last time, and I didn't actually notice he has a burning mace, which is no melee damage, but 2,500 or 2,200 on the old armour piercing. So that's pretty darn delicious, and some nice armour to go along with it. So yeah, he's a lot better than I actually realised last time. I was using a bit sparingly, but actually I should probably throw him into battle. Cunning's pretty high. Since he's got himself the slingers and the archers, that's definitely good. But I don't think I'm going to just pile it all into that. Wouldn't mind a little bit of Vanguard or perhaps some Resolve as well. I'm going to go for a bit of Resolve just to keep him boosted up with the actual battle. I want to make sure these two are pretty tough in battle. So we'll do that for the time being. And these two guys over here, they need some accessories just to keep them sweet. So they can both have one of these lovely, lovely thingamafuggles. Thingamafuggles, that's a technical term for you. So yeah, this lady, or this so-and-so, I'm not sure how happy you're going to be if I don't give you a job before long. So let's have a quick look at our court. Now the advisor, we need to reach rank of Rule of the South, and same with the seer there. Yes, Queen of the Landman for that. And the Cave Lord, we need a maximum number of Cave Lords. No idea what that is, but we'll find out in time, I suppose. Dear, that should be interesting. We should have a quick look if there's anyone interesting. Leahy. To be honest, not especially. Sometimes it's worth getting these just because of whatever accessories or whatever they come with. But honestly, there's no one particular interest right now. They're all pretty terrible. I should probably just tell them to royally go away. But there we are. I haven't done that. So we have ourselves good old Lady Zhurong. Let's go back over to her. We're pretty much somewhere around the mountain. There we go. Yes, we're in this little camp behind these hills, which is very, very nice indeed. We do need to do a little bit of looking after the Empire at this point. And yeah, I seem to recall us being given a few bits of missions here or there. So yeah, last time a few important battles saw us take over these territories here. I would like to go take these guys out. Might be tricky. Yes. That's absolutely fine, my good dear. But yes, where can I find what I'm looking for? So at the moment we are... Queen of the Nanman's a little bit away, but not actually far. Lady of the Valley is getting along pretty nicely. So yeah, it's not looking too bad for us. It's been a half decent start. So what I do want to do is go and build a couple bits and pieces. And I'm pretty sure one of my missions was to go and build that. So I'm going to go build that mine. That'll be pretty good for my money, an extra 100 industry per turn. And frankly, yeah, what can I do? I can upgrade the copper pits over here, which is a similar amount. Or I can upgrade the spice. Probably well worth getting the spice up, actually. So I'm going to go and do that, spend a bit more of my money. Don't want to spend any more, though. That would be good investment, but I need some money to pump into a couple troops here or there. So I'm hoping for a few quiet turns whilst Mulu get themselves set against me, I suspect, or indeed against Meng Huo. I suspect these two are probably going to come to blows. I'm not sure how much Mulu has, but we can probably go have a little chat. Yeah, it says we're equal in power, albeit we're not very happy with each other. So yeah, get this over with. He's not particularly happy, is he? Opposing values, I like fire. He likes things not on fire. So that's a slight problem with us. Trade territory, I suppose we can only trade what's on the border. So I suppose we don't really have much to discuss over there. Right, well, it looks like war with Mulu is very much on the cards, which is fine. Absolutely fine. I want the elephants, of course. So I think we'll end our turn. We'll see what happens. We'll get ourselves set. A bit of economy coming in. And we'll just plot where we bring the next army, because I'd like to go grab these guys, but I feel like Mulu might be coming a bit too soon. Well, the Yongshan tribes decided to declare war on us. That's hardly surprising. They're the guys down in the southwest corner. Seems like, ooh, that's the more interesting news though. Meng Huo has declared war on Mulu. So hopefully they'll start to, kick each other in the face a little bit, as you do. And we'll deal with that later. Right, the minister fears the tyranny of Dongzhao. Blah, 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 blah. Right, that's just the standard story. So he'll be dead before long. Right, Yunnan. We definitely need to be raising up an army over here. Now the question is, can I send some of it over? It's probably a bit too far. What I might need to do is raise up a couple troops in this part of the world. So, yeah. Anhuan, 1,800, but you're going to come with a set of troops already. So that's probably worth it. Confirmed that. Slightly in the minus. Interesting. Now, how much this is going to be? Upkeep 356. That's a bit of a problem. Yeah, that's going to put us on minus 600-ish, and we'll be left with not a huge amount of money. But, on the other hand, it would give us a chance to go and take these guys out. We'll have to ponder that one. The thing is, the money's going down. We might just need to take that punt and take the debts whilst we might just have to take those debts. You know what, I'm going to raise her as well. I know we could raise a full army with him. I'd rather have two generals, to be honest. It's a much better chance to go and take him out. So I'm going to get those two together. Lovely husband and wife partnership over there. They can go and take out the Yongchang, which I kind of thought was coming, but a bit annoyed they attacked me right at that moment. These chaps over here to the north, they're a little bit more chilled, although they are Yunnan region, so we're going to have to go grab those. They are part of our de jure right at this point. We've got 2 of the freeholdings for Yunnan. I think there's only 3 for Yunnan. I believe so anyway, so we will go and grab that before too long. The more interesting thing, of course, is these guys at war over there. Now, I guess if I need money, I could go and help with this war. Best, I think, for the moment to... You know what, we can hang around at the border. There's a road down here. We can hang around at the border and see what goes on. Because if these two fight each other first, that would be ideal. Mulu can get battered. We can sweep in, smash up the town and get some money that way. Okay, that's possibly what we need to do. Either way, we're going to have to win one of these two because the money is about to go catastrophically wrong. So, yeah, we might have to sort that out. Once we've managed to clear these out, I guess we can disband some of these chaps. What troops do you actually have? Because... Yes, react with agency. Nothing too interesting over here. To be honest with you, the Naman Spearmen are a bit uninteresting. Even though I can't really afford that, I'm going to change it around to some archers. Some flaming archers will make a difference. I can last 2 turns then on what I've got right now. Lady Zhurong is ready to upgrade a little bit. So instinct is already ridiculously high. Let's just increase the resolve, I think. That's probably going to be a good idea for the time being. So that's up to 64. Increase her health, which is going to help us out. I reckon she can do ridiculous damage by herself in any battle. So we're going to do our best to try and make sure we can use her. And him, of course, as much as possible, because these two are kind of ridiculous. He's obviously got himself his elephant, as well as his amazing armour, his great Book of Destiny, and, everything else, his guard, and all the other loveliness. Oh, the Burning Mace, of course. So, let's end our turn. Let's just see how this all comes together. At the very least, our income will be increasing before long. We've got 3 turns over there until the building's done, 3 turns over here. So at least that should buy us tiny bit of time. Meng Huo continues to just wage war with every single person in the world, which is interesting. We have fought boldly, but now we've reached burnout, which is not ideal. Not ideal at all. So we've got to worry about that a little bit. They picked the right time to attack us right now. But on the other hand, over here we are gathering our forces, and they are standing over here. These two merge together. I'm trying to think actually who'd be better to be the main general here, but we'll just keep it as it is for the time being. We have low supply. Is it worth getting into the city? Are they going to get more teased by battle out of it? I don't know. We'll just go in for now. We can just make sure we sort out our supplies. These guys, it says we have a slight imbalance of power, but I suspect it'll be okay once we've got a few more men charged up. Now, do we actually have any interesting garrison in the town? Just a few basic lads. We do actually get Tiger Slingers as a garrison. Well, that's nice to see indeed. So yeah, ideally they come and attack us. We might be... Yeah, I suspect the computer will, the AI will consider the fact that we have those reinforcements. Hopefully they'll give us a go, because that's going to be much better than us attacking their town. We can, counterattack them once we've knocked them out over there. Over here in the east, can't quite see anything. I don't really want to go anywhere right now. I'm surprised it's still going up because it's still in home territory. Best to just wander around our own territory. Let's just scout a tiny bit. Nothing of interest at the moment. Yeah, we can't see anything. We'll just continue to wander around the border, and hopefully before too long we'll find something interesting. Mulu is wandering north, straight past where we just were, which is very good indeed. We need to find out what's happening there. Dongzhao is dead, I presume. We can skip that one because that's the standard little clip there. Meng Huo, another day, another war declared, and they haven't attacked us, which is interesting, but we'll go attack them anyway. Fall of the Tyrant, Dongzhao has been taken out. It doesn't really matter to us anyway. Now. We can have some good fun here, potentially. Let's just get ourselves right over to the border. And yeah, if he's going to continue heading north, we should be able to counterattack. I'm just going to let some sort of big battle take place. I assume that there should be a battle next turn, but I'm not entirely sure where his force is anyway. On the other hand, this is something much more immediate. Our money is floating above disaster. Not quite at disaster yet. Let's just turn this screen around. Okay, we've got a force. Something anyway. They are going to flee because of the reinforcements. That is unsurprising. Unsurprising indeed. But let's just stand over here and we'll see if they want to come back for a second bite. Quite why they want us to give only 33 to them for military assets, I don't know, but I'm perfectly happy to do that. That'll make him slightly happier with us. Very positive attitude indeed. Should mean that he has more access to go and smash up Mulu, which is very much what we are looking for. He is now fleeing back to a city, which isn't what I wanted at all. But, oh well. We have prepared the economy, though, which is good. Economic breakthrough, research rate, blah, 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 blah. That's the iron pits done. Now, we are on 0. Debt isn't as bad as it was, but I think we are going to have to just take this force and march it straight at them. So, you get yourself over there. Put the place straight under siege. It says a Pyrrhic victory. It's a night battle, actually, because that will be a good plan. Now, do I actually want to do this? Possibly I do. Let's just go check what's happening in the other side of the world. And by that I mean over in the east, wherever our lovely lady is. Here she is. So, I reckon it's a good time to just pounce. But which of these places do I want to take? That's a tea house. I would like some tea. That's Lumberyard. That's the capital, though. I should really just pounce at the capital, shouldn't I? It's got to be worth a lot of money if I do. Okay, let's just have a quick look what's going on. You must engage and overcome those around you if you're to understand the strategies and method which learnt their ways, blah, 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 blah. We need to defeat 3 armies or garrisons from the blah, blah, blah subculture. That's fine. We'll have one more victory very soon indeed. Keep your enemies closer. We've now got ourselves a non-aggression pact. That is grand. More and more research rate. This is good. Things are coming together. Yeah, the tribes are gradually coming together under, well, Meng Huo at the moment. But we've got 3. We've got 3, so it won't be too bad. We'll go and have a little look at the tech tree here. So land tax, extra money from peasantry, food production, military, population growth. Wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. There's plenty what we potentially could do, I suppose. Not quite sure what we want to go for right now. We could go for advanced battle tactics. Wouldn't be the worst thing. I reckon, though, short term, at the very least, I do need some economy. So, what are you talking about, dear? Centralised storage. Okay. Peasantry up, agricultural building costs down. Interesting one. It's not too bad. That gives us all of this line over here as opposed to the advanced metalwork. Okay, we are definitely more industry. So I suspect this is probably going to be more the way we're going. Let's get some peasantry for the time being. Only 4 turns now, which is lovely stuff. Any more missions? Yeah, just... you are 9 out of 30 on the infantry chief. Lovely stuff. Right, I reckon it's time for you to go. And I think apparently that sacking is less than this. Let's go. Should we issue declaration? I think we should just trespass first. Honestly, the longer it takes them to react, the better. Can you make it there? I guess we're just going to do it. Okay, straight in. I guess we're going straight into Mulu land then, and we're going to take this out. That means we can probably wait a turn at the other town, which is a pretty good thing, I think, all things considered. We can't fight a night battle, which is sad, but yeah, they got no supplies. They'd have to come straight at us, but I don't think I can afford to. I think I just need to go in. So I'm going to have a quick save in case it freezes like it did last time. And yeah, we'll get into battle here. What do they have? Just some basic lads, to be honest. My fire arrows should take care of any towers, so let's get into battle. Well, I hadn't noticed that we're actually not fighting in the town at all. We're in these lovely, lovely fields here, and we've got ourselves a big hill. So this is not going to go very well for them at all. What I will do, though, is just send in Lady Zhurong to do a little bit of quick battering, hold them up a little bit. The fire arrows are coming straight in. She's going to come in and do all sorts of damage. We just set in a... That was a big miss, guys. You just hit the field there. She's going to do a lovely bit of lower morale buffing, which is just marvellous. That's the info on, please. They're already at -1. She's actually got them mounting pretty much by herself. That is quite amazing. Slingers Slingers. Just release those tigers straight away. She's actually almost entirely broken the army by herself. This is just spectacular. You guys, run down the hill and get those slingers, because we do need to try and catch those straight away. You, sir, go and chase those down. That is quite something. The tigers are doing their job. That's a route over there. Wow, this battle hasn't even begun and it's already over. Thank you, Miss Zhurong. Thank you indeed. Where is the... Where are you, sir? We need you to come and help with the elephant booming trumpet. That's the word, trumpet. Where are you? Yeah, I know they're running. Once the elephant arrives, we'll be able to use the old debuff horn, and that should pretty much seal the entire battle. Trumpet away! And that's pretty much everyone now broken. Lovely stuff. Right, ladies Zhurong, you get on top of them. That'll be perfect. Flaming arrows are doing their job. There are tigers somewhere chasing someone up the hill, it looks like. And the elephants, yes! Yes! The elephant! Send the elephant in. Keep romping to victory, lads. Keep romping to victory. Well, that was simple enough, wasn't it? We should really just send her straight in. Between these two and their debuffs, the morale just collapses instantly, doesn't it? That was just beautiful. Decisive battle there. That wasn't even cricket. That was just utterly brutal, but I do love it. So, virtually nothing happened in that battle for most of us, but it was lovely work. 185 kills for Lady Zhurong herself, and a lovely bit of Mulu territory under our thumb, which is grand. Nice way to start. Yes, we chose to act. Indeed we did. We've got ourselves a lovely tea house. Now, do we want to go and loot the tea house? It sounds like... That sounds awfully like we're going to go and have some tea. So, I feel like, yes, we're going to go loot the tea house. Bit of money for us. There we go. They who control the spice. Indeed, we have the spice, we have the tea. Now we can make spice chai. Lovely. Military breakthrough. That's the battle we were looking for. And with that, we have grabbed ourselves this most southern territory. Yang Feng seems happy with us, but he must be thinking that he's going to go before too long here. So, yes. It's quite hard to get to him, though. This is pretty much impassable. We have to go like 7 turns around here from Jiangning over here. So, I guess we'll have to be this force. We will siege them out for one more turn. Wait for them to come to us. They'll run out of supplies. All be grand. As for Lady Zhurong over here, well, the fire's building. The fire's building. That means that if good old Mulu is going to come back to counterattack, and we've already had a bit of a poke, well, that could work very well for us. There's Shi Yi. Interesting. Shi Yi and Kupan. So we've actually reached, yeah, some of the actual Empire territory over here, which wasn't quite what I was hoping to see. But I don't mind potentially having some sort of a relationship with you. It could be okay. Faction influence, strategic threats, similar values. Okay. He doesn't see us as that terrible right now. We can focus on Mulu, then all be good. Fine. So we'll just have a little quick check of what's going on. Yeah, you're fine, low military supplies. Are you actually going to run out this turn, though? I don't think you are. What are you on? It's not looking great, but the change turn is apparently 0, so we'll be absolutely fine over there. In terms of our commanderies, we don't have the money, so stop telling me we can do things. Send our turn. Lovely stuff over here. The relationship has deepened between Nu Wuliang and Huinan, which is lovely because they're married, so they probably should be friends. So that's grand. But they are obviously besieging a town together, and that just deepens their love. It's just a beautiful, beautiful story. That's really what Romance of the Three Kingdoms is all about. It's just about falling in love over a great siege. Now, in terms of Mulu, no idea where he is. So I'm just going to continue going forward. Because why not? Can we make it there? We can't, so we might as well just stay on our side of the border for the time being. Just threaten him and just hang around there. He might well counterattack us, but honestly, I'm hoping... Ooh, he's taken... That wasn't yours before. That wasn't yours before. Interesting, because, yeah, Meng Huo has just confederated yet another tribe. So, it's interesting indeed. Yeah, he's the fealty of all sorts of peoples. So, The Dorsi are now under Meng Huo. The Jianing are under him as well. The Jutsu are under Mulu. And the Zhangge also Meng Huo. So yeah, he's got quite a number already. But I suppose I've got a few of the smaller ones here that I can go and smash up whenever. These guys over here, of course, are now out of supplies. They are not going to be in a good way. We should be able to win this. It says Pyrrhic victory, so we're just going to starve them out. It's yeah, it's not a really good time for them to be coming out at us. I say that again. It's winter. It's not really that wintry down here. Is it winter? Is it? Yeah, it is winter. Yeah, it's obviously we're in the tropics here, Thomas. So we'll see what they're doing. Our economy has stabilised, so our little punt here has done just about what it needed to. Sadly, the Manghachang have declared war on us, which does put a bit of Yunnan under pressure. We need to go and head straight in then to Yongchang and take them out and head back up north because, yeah, these guys are just going to go and stab us in the throat, which I wouldn't really like, so we need to go and deal with that. Fall of the Tyrants' Empire, the former generals of Dongzhou, Gaoxi and Li Jue have rebelled in the capital. Further chaos, blah-de-blah-de-blah. Okay, well, everything's gone rubbish. Gone to hell up north. God knows what's going on. It doesn't even really matter to me. So, Mulu. Doesn't look like he's around, and it doesn't look like these guys can hang around much longer. So we're going to have to take whatever Pyrrhic defeat we can, because our supplies are now out. So, high casualties predicted. I reckon with a night battle, we can make this work a little better. Unit of fire archers are going to be important, and yeah, we need to. Let's have a quick look at the map view over here. Oh, it's going to be one of these horrible to attack ones. Okay, well, hopefully they'll go stand at the door and we can take them out. This might be a bloody one. Let's go. Bit of a tricky one here. It is night time, so we do have a little bit of advantage there, but these are not simple towns to take. Quite a lot of towers. We've got these right here, which shoot a long way. There are more just over there, more up there, barricades here and here. This is going to be a painful one if we don't do this correctly. So, what do we need to do? We need to set fire to that ASAP. So, let's go and just shoot these towers, get them burning. Once they're burning, we should be okay. We can at least try and take out as much of these guys as possible. So, yeah, we are going to take a lot of damage. These guys will break before long. But if we can just get that tower burning, that'll be grand. So, get your focus onto this one now. Try and shoot that down. We actually haven't lost anywhere near as much as I was thinking we would, actually. So once it gets to, I'm not quite sure which point it starts burning properly, about 60%. So hopefully, where another volley will get us about where we need to be. These guys, yeah, they're not coming forward at us. They're probably just letting their towers do the job. We've only lost a handful of archers, so this is a good sign. This is a good start. That's burning down. That should now have caught fire as well. Yeah, there's the fire damage. Get yourself out of there, lads. Get yourself out of there. Let it burn down first. I think they still shoot while they're burning. Yeah, you see. So someone desperately doesn't get out of the tower. They just stand there and, yeah, just keep shooting. It's like the old band on the Titanic right there. So it's very, very pretty, though. I do love Three Kingdoms. It's, yeah, it's got a great little look to it. So now that that's burning down properly, let's just get everyone forward over here. Get everyone into battle. And, yeah, the Flaming Archers can do their job. These guys, 24 morale. They're going to fall back. Oh, no! I hit a man! By Jove! Well, we better get going. Yeah, fire areas coming in at these guys. What do I want? Shield guys at the front. Do they have any archers? Shield guys at the front. To be honest, I only did that because of potential arrows. But actually, no need for that. We should probably actually throw a little bit more of the old trash in, actually. Let's go get the slingers over here. They can start getting some shots in. And let's just have a quick pause because I don't really know what you're about, my good dear. You have Southern Wrath, -5 morale. That'll be useful at some point. And you also... Oh, I didn't realise your guerrilla deployment. Not really helpful in this occasion anyway. Probably should have looked at that before. You're unbreakable, blow for blow. Oh, yes, that is incredibly helpful. So what we're going to do is get the shots in. Let's get all of our infantry flying forward at this point. Just get in there and hopefully, yeah, with a mixture of the archers and the slings, we can do some beautiful, beautiful damage. Probably worth just using the slings for a short amount of time, actually, because their morale is dropping really, really low. Let's try and grab them all at once. So I'm going to get this good lady straight through them. Yep, just straight through them. Thank you very much. Slingers, you can get your shots in as well. Right, you, sir. And you, my good lady. Give yourself a bit of morale damage. You, sir, where are you? Blow for blow. Bit of splash damage. Get on that. And that will hopefully do some good work. These guys are completely broken. Keep going forward. Plough on forward. These two generals will be absolutely fine. Let's now start focusing on this chap. I don't think these two are worthwhile opponents. They're not particularly good. What weapons do we have? We don't really have a lot. 126. That's nothing. Yeah, we don't really have particularly strong generals in terms of their damage, but their little side buffs could yet be very useful. Let's just make sure the archers are shooting back here. Their morale is at 24. So we can hopefully still do some good damage. Just hoping to pile on, and we might well be able to break them here. How are we doing? 15 morale, 25 morale. We're doing okay. 20 and you're at 100, of course. 13,000, 14,000. We're not doing too well, but yes, she can also do a little bit of that. So you, my good lady, you get yourself forward, as should you. Use your two little special attacks. Use your splash damage. Good work, my good lass. Good work. And the splash damage, yeah, you kind of did that at the wrong time, but it's all fine. Okay, that's largely it. Largely it. Get on top of these two generals. Get on top of these two generals. We've lost some of our men here. We're a bit broken. But I'm not too worried about the odd little break here or there. What we need is just to break these two.
Did you say something?
The pettiness of the commentaries are just amazing, aren't they? If we're not careful, we're going to walk into range of their other things over here. What have you got? There are some more of them coming back. Come on, break them. We're not going to break them right now, are we? She's very close to breaking. So we'll get back on top of those guys. You get over here. All of you just deal with them. And the generals can deal with each other. This unit, get back on top of, yeah, Lei Shufang. She can go down soon. These guys, do they actually want a duel? I'm guessing they don't. No, it's pretty equal. There we go. That's 11,000 of both of them, and they are starting to flee completely. Let's just get on top of them. You, yeah, try and get on top of her. Just try and get on top of her. These two should largely be able to deal with him at this point. Axemen are doing their job. Bring yourself back into this kind of an area. Slingers, you just hold yourself over there ready to counterattack when needed. That's all good. That is all looking good. The general is pretty much dead. Break these guys and I think the battle's over. Break them and that should end it all. She can't use her thing right now, but he can. Use a splash damage, my good sir. Maybe wifey, get out of the way. All is fine. They're broken, but he got back just in time. Damn and blast! Damn and blast. Right, most of the guys are now in, yeah, ready for the fight. If we can just break him, it's all over. He's on minus 80. Come on, end this battle. Come on, slappy, slappy, smashy, smashy. Blood ahoy. We're okay. We might be getting shot by a tower. I think we're okay. There's the victory. Lovely stuff. Okay, we did lose a bit, but not too bad. Decisive victory, not Pyrrhic. Quite happy with that. Burning down a palm tree, but yeah, pretty good job. It was a bit of a throw everyone in kind of a battle, but I kind of wanted that. I didn't want them at the front gate here. I didn't want to have to really go any further, or the towers would start causing all the problems. So, few losses. Hopefully enough that we can get back up to Yunnan in good time. We might well lose one in the short term, mind you. We'll have to see about that. Not sure what the garrison is up there. I reckon it might be enough, but we'll find out. We will find out. Terrible ancillary gain, so I don't know, we'll use it in some sort of negotiation. You're fonder of your head than anything else. Honestly, I don't think I can afford you. But actually, not bad. Not bad, really, but honestly, I'm not sure I really want anyone. I'll release you. Bit of money. Confederate the tribe. Get yourself in there. And with that, we have confederated the lovely Yongchang tribe. Now that means that we are now up to 4. The fealty of Yongchang, which is 5 prestige, 5 research, 10 income from spice, and we do have some spice, don't we? So that's good. But yeah, a bit less diplomatic relations with the Han. Well, that's good news. Very good news indeed, because Yang Feng, yeah, not so happy with us. Unsurprisingly, I would ideally have liked to come and take these guys out immediately, but not really going to be possible right now. Up north, they only have the 1 territory as far as I'm aware. So, what do we have in terms of garrison? Are we going to be able to defend it with just that? I would suggest we'd struggle. Probably struggle. What I might be best doing for the time being is disbanding you, my good lady. Yeah, I reckon we should just recall your retinue. Gives us a bit more income. And honestly, I should probably get someone hired up here. Someone else. But I don't know, I'd rather do it when I can see something coming. That might be too late. I think once they, to be honest, it is foresty. I'm just going to bank on the fact that it's slow moving. It probably is. Next turn we might well raise someone, but I would like a turn of some plus treasury. Meanwhile over here, actually, good old Mulu territory. It's completely open. So yeah, it's just going to be battle, and battle ahoy. We have ourselves our fire archers. They have almost nothing in here. Let's just head straight in. Let's head straight in. I reckon she can pretty much do the battle herself. Run in there, slaughter them. These warrior captains are okay. Nothing particularly special. And otherwise, yeah, just some basic slingers. No special units like tigers in here. Let's go in. An interesting little place. There are towers all around the outside, but they don't shoot inwards. So it's an interesting one. We are going to attack over here. There is, yeah, the least in terms of tower resistance. Not sure exactly where they are right now. Probably a different set of towers, because it wasn't the one the game dropped me by. So yeah, we should be absolutely fine though. We'll go set these towers on fire, and once we've done that, we're fine. We'll just be straight in, and we'll have no problems at all. So we'll send 1 onto that tower, 1 onto this tower. That should pretty much be our job done. We are laying tons and tons of fire down on these towers. They are going to burn down incredibly quickly. Good news indeed. Right, with those burnt down, we can immediately start moving forward. They've got some slingers back there. They're actually pushing, actually stepping back, which is interesting. We should, though, be able to get everyone else forward at this point. So, yeah, I don't think we're in range of any other towers at this point. I just need to have a quick check of that. Looks like we're absolutely fine. So we're just going to grab all of our men and start shooting them forwards over here. So grab all these guys. In fact, we'll put the shielded chaps out at the front here. Just absorb any of their damage from the slingers. Archers can shoot in. We'll get our good old slinger tigers over here as well. And yeah, we'll pull them into a battle before too long. Their slingers won't have the same range as our archers. So yeah, we best sort of try and lay a bit of fire on them, I reckon. A few shots right up into the gods, and hopefully laying down them. There was 1 arrow. There we go. They're not happy with that. They are coming forward at this point. So that is marvellous stuff. We'll just keep on laying the fire on these guys. I don't think there's much they can do here today. We haven't even sent in our good lady yet, but I'm pretty certain when she comes forward, all of this is going to go wrong for them very quickly indeed. So the throw is the flame up front as well. You need to come and support us. Go and stand in those trees over there. And when we need you, we'll send you in to come and do all of the lovely, lovely fun. Now, what are the range on these guys over here. I would like my archers to make sure we're shooting them down. Yeah, it's not particularly impressive, is it? So we're going to get all of our good old chaps at the front. Tigers, tigers, tigers. Honestly, you guys might as well just come over here, get these guys dealt with, and then start releasing all of the lovely, lovely tigers at them very soon, because I don't think they're going to be very happy about any of that. I love it. They're running before the battle's even started. It's glorious, glorious stuff indeed. She's going to throw a dagger into them. She's going to do the massive debuff. He's going to come in. He's going to blow the elephant's horn of doom. And that, ladies and gents, is, I think, the battle straight away, actually, because these guys are the only ones left. In comes the charge of good old Lady Zhurong, and down they all go. Apparently, that's not the end, but it feels like it is. Someone, somewhere, is still fighting. That would be you two. So. Yeah, these guys aren't going to run very long. Aren't going to stop running when there's an elephant in behind them. Oh, apparently there's a tiger. I did release the tigers. At some point, we released the tigers. Well, it's a good old lunch time for them. Have a lovely, lovely meal. Oh, good. That was a claw right in the back of the leg. Lovely bit of calf play there. Keep chasing them down. Now these guys all live in these like 8 huts. I don't know. But yeah, lovely stuff. Hopefully, we're going to steal some of their purple dye, because that's a very rare thing back in Europe. But anyway, time to claim our victory. Decisive as ever. Good old Lady Zhurong. I was hoping we might pull Mulu into a big encounter at some point soon, but it's not quite come for us yet. Which is probably a good thing, because we have business to deal with in the west. But in the meantime, ladies and gents, we are just building up our flames. The fire is getting bigger and bigger. We lost 19 men. I don't even know how we lost that. Most of that was probably the towers. So, what do we want to do? Supplies. We don't really need supplies. It's not a huge amount of income. I'd rather just occupy it at this point. To be honest, I'm quite happy with that. So, there we go. That is Dongchula. That is Mulu. Is that all he has at this point? I don't really know. Not sure if there's any way we can check that right now. Mulu did have the fealty of one of these tribes. Who did he have? These guys. Zhaoji. I don't know. That's this one here. So we've just taken one of his towns that he got the fealty of. We don't take the fealty of it by the looks of that. We still need to take him out in order to do that. So I'm slightly worried then that Meng Huo is going to go and take him out. And I don't really want that. So I'm going to have to go and run up to him and smash him in the proverbial face. In the meantime, though, good old Ahunan over here is getting some experience, and we need to do something with him. Now, he's only got a basic weapon. We need to do something about that. So we find a good weapon. That's what we need to be doing. In the meantime, what do I want for you? A bit of resolve. Honestly, wouldn't be bad. Just make sure I've got someone I can rely on with the health. You're probably going to need to do more than your fair share in battle. So, yeah, not a bad idea. And otherwise, yeah, we also need this chap who... what are you? You're doing one of our administration jobs, whatever that is at this point. So maybe expertise wouldn't be the worst idea, but you're not very good at that, to be honest. Probably should raise you up, actually, in the city over here. So on that note... yeah, possibly instinct. We should just get that built up. You definitely seem like a vanguard type. Got yourself a machete, bit of a basic common weapon. Okay, money is there, somewhat. There is some. Yeah, we'll wait a turn. We'll see what happens with these chaps to the north. They're probably going to come in which case we need to raise someone over here. But I'll buy us a turn if we can. Another day, another war, of course. Meng Huo has declared war on the most unpronounceable one I've seen so far, Jinghan Saji. Okay, and the Jiangyang tribes have declared war on Mulu, probably because they can see an empty land ready to go and conquer. So somewhere Mulu's going to be there. Join the hunt. A hunt's been organised with one of your local notables. With your daggers at your hip, you are confident that you will bag the largest kill. You spy Meng Huo amongst the hunters. Perhaps you could challenge him to a wager. Ooh. Right, we could gain a match Jian, which would be a lovely weapon. Or we could invite Meng Huo to the front hunt. See, I wouldn't mind if that suggests that we lose. I don't think we lose. I think we just go and get ourselves a lovely weapon. We were just saying that we needed a weapon. So yeah, let's go hunt alone. And marvellous stuff. We discovered a lost blade hidden among some bushes. Good news indeed. So we can pass that on to one of our generals. Possibly good timing because, yeah, over here in Yunnan, we have ourselves these chaps who are coming into battle. Honestly, I don't think they have enough to take the town and take up the garrison here, really. Maybe they do. The Tigers probably aren't quite that good. I probably will have to raise someone, unfortunately. But we need someone to counterattack him anyway. And as for these guys, yeah. Your supplies are quite low, aren't they, sir? You really just need to, you know, chill out a little bit over here. Why are you losing so many supplies? The faction support is very low. I need to change that. The moment we're a bit short on that. We're a bit short on food as well. We're on 0. So if next time we've got reforms, I should really have a little look at the food because that is something I need to sort out. Right, let's raise an army over here. In the meantime, it's something we should probably be doing. So yes, we was talking about you, sir, my good old trouble councilman. You can be brought up. You're going to spend a bit of my money and exactly my profit. Okay, we're losing nothing. This is good. Right, he only has a couple men. So they might well... Oh, that was not the town I meant. Oh, why didn't you tell me, comment section? Oh, that's the wrong town. Oh, well, we might well lose Kingling in the meantime. If nothing else, at least he won't be too hurt. God. Right. That wasn't ideal, was it? In come the Mang Yang Chang, and intriguingly, they've decided to go for a good friend over here, whatever his name was. Yes, Nugao Hao Beng. But luckily, you might notice there, I've gone and given him the matched Zhang that we picked up in the Old Forest last turn. So, we have ourselves a good weapon, and of course, some garrison as well. It's a good chance to go and take him out. When we can afford a bit more of a force, we can go and finish off their tribe altogether. But yeah, this is going to be a tough one. And yeah, I think one we might have to see next time, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a good day for us. We've taken ourselves one of the small tribes, and good old Lady Zhurong herself has gone and smashed the Mulu. But they still have one town left, and Mulu himself must be around there somewhere. So I think next time we'll see the end, hopefully, of Mulu. You might well have a powerful army yet to defeat, so I'm hoping that's not the case. He did take a town off Meng Huo, though, so yeah, we're just going to have to hope that we can take him out and we can continue positive relations with good old Meng Huo. So, yeah, next time we're going to head into this and see where else it all takes us. I'm quite enjoying this little mini-series. This is good. We might see if it extends into a longer one. I'm probably just going to have a little bit of play around with the Confederation tribes, but if we're enjoying this enough, we might well continue it. But for now, I will leave you. I'm Thomas, this is Tenostic Human, and this has been our Lady Zhurong Free Kingdoms campaign. Thank you, and goodbye. They are just throwing themselves to their deaths! Woohoo! Chunky, chunky, chunky death. Oh, that wasn't a very good charge. Oh, we're flying! There is no one near beside him. Yeah! Axe in the head! Axe in the head. Yeah, beautiful.